let the era of selfishness, let the era of self-centeredness, whether it is from men of God, we men of God, or from business people, or in relationships, use this opportunity of this birthday to kill it completely. Nobody will applaud you for being a pest and taking from people. You must make up your mind that I'm going to be a lover of God and I'll be a lover of men. And please start from your neighborhood. You really want to celebrate Joshua Selman? You send me financial blessings, I am grateful, but it may not be satisfying to me. You send me material gifts, I am grateful, but it may not be satisfying to me. The greatest satisfaction is to bless the Lord for me, and then to be able to extend my ideologies and convictions by granting people access to these teachings, and then to be able to share the love of Jesus to those around you. If you buy a bag of rice and share it for the people in your community and say, this is to honor Joshua Selman's birthday, I love you and I bless God for you, I would have derived the greatest satisfaction from my relationship. There is only so much food I can eat. There is only so much money I can use. There is only so much I can do with influence and the accolades of men. But what if you do it to someone in the name of the Lord? This is my desire. Sacrifice. Live a life of sacrifice and do not be embarrassed about it. Precious generation, hear me. Do something for people that will make them remember you. At the end of this life, as I wrap up, it is not our sermons that will be remembered. It is not our intellectual prowess that will be remembered. He says, so teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom. I live ever conscious of the gift of life that God has given me. And as I sat back this morning reflecting on my own life, thanking him for what he has done in my life and the privilege he's granted me to go to the nations of the world. You know, my heart bled so much when the lockdown came because of several meetings that I was already scheduled to have, and several people who had anticipated my coming. And let me use this opportunity to assure you, those from all of those regions, I was to be in the UK again, South Africa again, the United States again, Canada again, Dubai, and Israel. Israel was already cooking up, and then a number of African nations, Kenya, Zambia, Ghana, and some of them probably, if the lockdown is lifted, I may still be able to honor them, but for many, I'm sure it may not be possible again. And then, of course, many meetings within the nation. I want you to know that by the grace of God, it's a debt I owe you, and God will grant grace. It will be an honor to bring a divine visitation to those regions. And as soon as all this is done by the grace of God, and life's normalcy returns as we anticipate, it would be an honor to visit these nations again and again, and to bring this dimension of the kingdom, the power and the glory of God. Thank you. I love people, and I pray that God will give us the heart of sacrifice, the heart to be able to lay down our lives for others, so that when all is said and done, it will not be that he was a millionaire or billionaire. It will not just be that he was an amazing preacher with intellectual prowess. It will not just be that he built a ministry that was global. That at the end of our lives, like Don Moen will always say, that there is just one thing that matters. Did I live my life for truth? Like Don Moen will say, that all my treasures will mean nothing. It is only what I've done for love's reward that will stand the test of time.